am completely redoing the plant beds on Main Street in Scottdale. I'm also building a law office and a coffee shop for Main Street. The plant beds have always existed along Main Street. Sometimes in my older videos, they even had flowers. I've decided to bring the flowers back and add more color to Scottdale. The flowers you see me putting in are red, orange, gold, and purple. I haven't decided what the red, orange, or purple flowers are yet, but the gold ones are what I call star flowers. They aren't based on any real flowers, just the Lego star pieces I have. I put star flowers in the fountain bed in the North Plaza at the top of Main Street, so it makes sense to have more of them here. I got most of the leaves and plant stems from the Lego Pick-a-Brick wall in Kansas City when I was there last. That's also where I got the translucent yellow minifigure heads I used for the lampposts around the city. Originally, I tried to place the flowers with the leaf bases, but that was finicky, and I've found that it's much easier to place the leaves first, then the flowers. Eventually, I plan to have trolley tracks running down Main Street and throughout Scottdale. The only snag I have is that Lego doesn't make a Y track piece, which would allow for an even split into the plaza roundabouts. A Y track is a train track that diverges in a Y shape from a single track. I might be able to figure out a Lego official solution, but thankfully I have a little while before worrying about that. Main Street is looking a lot better now that there are flowers on either side. I thankfully had just enough of each flower color to fill all the beds. Once I have more flower heads, stems, and leaves, I'll fill out the areas closer to the train tracks. The next thing I'm building is a law office. This building was inspired by one of my friends' own builds. While he was hanging out with me, he built a law office, which I then iterated in the Scottdalian style. As you probably know, the Scottdalian style is to have a base, then a contrasting first floor, a bright middle band, a second floor that's shorter than the first, and a top that matches the middle band. This building is named Homemade Court of Law, as requested by my friend. Now that I've built the law office, let's look over here. It seems like there's a police officer chasing one of the drivers as he rockets off past the bank. This is all happening immediately, and we can even see the news anchor and his cameraman over here taking coverage and getting the live news now. While this is happening, over here in front of the school, we can see that the band is practicing. There's the drum major, band director, and all of the people with their instruments playing, including a couple of the parents. And this is in preparation for the Fall Founders Day Parade. Here is the newest building that I have added to Scottdale. It is probably some sort of tea or coffee shop, and as you can see, it is 8 studs wide and only 1 stud deep. This is probably the thinnest facade I have ever made, and it looks pretty good. I placed it right here at the edge of the table, where you can see it is barely visible from Main Street. Thus, that is all we are doing today for Main Street. Now that we've updated some things about Main Street, including the flowers, the new law office, and the coffee shop, I am declaring the end of this video here. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye!